We're at the main gate of Lakenheath. This is an American base and we have managed to blockade it so simply and easily.
We've got 8 people locked on. We've got the beautiful banner here which says there are no winners in nuclear war.
I'm known as Uncle Sai to everybody. I'm a 77-year-old disabled person. I'm taking this action because the RAF is used by the American as an American base, and they are bombarding the Iranian.
And so we have this lovely little carabiner here, and we put it in here, and there's a bar, and then I can't get my hand out. So they'll have to demolish this in order to release me when they come.
The cutting team have arrived to cut out of this tube, which I've got in the back of the car that towed the trailer, so that we can block this whole gate today.
We've got a friend here who is going to make all the tyres black to make it more difficult for the police to remove us.
Having nuclear weapons on this base behind us in the control of American people is in violation of the Non-Proliferation Treaty.
This is like an hour's drive from my house, and there's nuclear weapons here.
Weapons that the British public hasn't been told about, hasn't been asked about.
Because you're a local police, aren't you? Mildred Hall, so now we're a target. Around here, we're a target because the Lakenheath plane was down in front. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
Yeah. So that's. I mean, we knew we would be a target as soon as we put nuclear weapons back here, but that's pretty scary.
I'm the Jewish daughter of a Holocaust survivor, and I want people to know that there are a growing minority of Jewish people like me who are willing to stand up and speak out against Israel.
We are aiding and abetting one of the world's worst aggressors, and it has to stop.
This isn't the British public wanting to do this. This is the Americans that are forcing this onto us.
Britain continues to be in violation of international law. It's complicit in war crimes and illegal wars of aggression against Iran, and also via Israel against Lebanon and other countries in the region. It's also complicit in Israel's genocide of the Palestinian people in Gaza and the West Bank.
Can I ask you guys why it is that you always address the small crimes that are out here in the gateway and not the big crimes that are taking place in the base?
Right, okay.
It's a fair question, don't you think?
Okay, it's something we're not going to comment on, though, is it?
And there are big illegal, actions happening in there, international crimes, war crimes, and you don't seem interested in this. Hello.
There are flights flying from here supporting the illegal war in Iran.
The fact that the United States is now involved in an illegal war of aggression against Iran, it makes this base a target for Iran, which is the victim of this illegal war. It's no good Britain saying we're not involved in the war. You absolutely are, by allowing this aggressor to have this territory. It's colonialism. It's US colonialism, imperialism.
Thank you, everybody.
Free Gaza and free Palestine!
To the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Right, step back for us, please. Step back.
You didn't give her any warning.
Didn't need to.
When you arrest old women and old men, or any protester that's peaceful, and have non-violence guidelines which you know very well, you do not need to cuff us. You do not need to be rough. And we still live in a democratic state that isn't quite fascist yet.
We're being failed. Everything is falling to pieces. If we didn't waste so much money on an arms industry like this, there would be money for everything. There'd be resources for everything. There's no politician who's standing up for us and saying, this is absurd, that we're spending so much money on killing and wasting, and we're not putting a fraction of this into education and social justice, mental health support, climate justice, peace. This has to change, and the only way it will change is through peaceful civil resistance, people like us, as ordinary people, coming together in our thousands, in our millions. And we have to stand up for our fellow human beings across the planet.
I think they're going to do all right. I've got a feeling they're going to do okay.